Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 07, and in this episode of our season, as Hendrick Motorsports, we're going to be completing race 12 of 36, which is the famous Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's Motor Speedway. In the last episode, we raced out Darlington, where I overreacted to having Bobby Labonte on the outside of me off of turn 2, and had a blowover down the back stretch. So that was embarrassing. All I had to do was just not hit him. Instead, I dove off the track and spun my race car like a fucking moron. But Jimmie Johnson still won the race despite the damages. It was actually a 2 pit stop race, one of which was a green flag because I couldn't get one of my drivers down pit road and then switching and crap, so I had to just drive him down pit road. And then, well, the other one was under caution. It was about to be under the green flag, though, so that was going to be a very interesting race, to say the least. But I wanted to win that one with Brian Vickers so we could save the third win for Jimmie Johnson until Dover, because that's like one of his very best tracks. And we could win at Charlotte, of course, the Lowe's race with the Lowe's car at the second Charlotte race, the one that happens later in the season. But we're going to see if we can get Brian Vickers a good finish in this race, and I want to win here at Charlotte with Kyle Busch, because it doesn't make sense to win that with Brian Vickers. His car sucks. I couldn't even get Brian Vickers to win at Darlington, which is, what I wanted to do, because his car is so damn bad. I thought, like, okay, I've got a few laps left in the race. We'll switch to him and get him up there. And then his car just freaking sat there because it was so damn tight. And, of course, Darlington is a really tough track. It's one of the toughest in the game. Now, Jeff Gordon, let's just see if we can get him some positions, hopefully finish decent. Most of the focus will be on Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers. I don't really have to focus that much on Jimmie Johnson at all. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, drives whatever a car a spider can. The syllables, they did not work right there. But the green flag is out, and we are underway here at Charlotte, Lowe's, Coca-Cola track, whatever you want to call it. Why does Dale Earnhardt Jr. hate me? What did I do to Dale Earnhardt Jr.? I did something to Dale Earnhardt Jr. at Darlington. Dang it. We went to South Carolina, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. was fine with us. We came to North Carolina, and he's pissed. Are we not both from North Carolina? I'm having a very hard time finding room on this racetrack to drive. By the way, we cannot drive on the apron. At this track, it's very bad if you do that. Please don't touch me. Okay, he doesn't hate me enough to hit me. Great. So let's just, let's not be putting us in a situation where we touch him and then suddenly he wants to. Please, please, JC. It is very hard to drive at this track. It's not Darlington hard. It's a different kind of hard. It's more like the car wants to turn so badly that it wants to drive onto the apron. If you touch the apron and you're on the track a little bit at the same time, that puts you in a situation where you spin the car like a freaking tornado. Now I'm stuck on the outside of a fantasy driver. I don't want to be stuck on the outside of a fantasy driver. JC can't even drive in a straight line. Why am I referring to myself in freaking third person? Well, my car can't turn. But then it can turn. Oh, it can turn. And then it can't turn. I hate this. I hate this track. This track is the most annoying track to drive at in the game. It's not the most difficult, it's just annoying. I don't even know what that was. I'm going down the freaking front stretch and the car just swooped. It swooped and swerved and did things. Well, there's Jeff Gordon running pretty far at the back of the field. Somewhere in the middle of the second half. I'm braking very hard. What's stopping the car from turning, man? I thought it'd be pretty easy to turn the car. Suddenly it's difficult to turn the car. I don't even know anymore. Where is Kyle Busch? The guy I want to win this race with. He is starting, he's actually right up there in front of Brian Vickers. I mean, I see on the map, so I'm like looking in that direction, and I see him now. They're both kind of one right in front of the other. So that's cool. We're just going to pass a few more cars to Jimmie Johnson. We'll get him like into the top half of the field, and I'll be fine with that. Then we'll get Kyle Busch to the lead, and then we'll get Brian Vickers into like second or something, and towards the very end of the race, I suppose we'll just switch to Jeff Gordon and see what we can do with him. And that's what we're going to do before switching back to Kyle Busch to get the win. JC, get the away from apron. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I'm so flustered by just looking at that thing. I've touched it before. I remember watching a video back in the day of Kamikaze Games racing at this track on this game before I even had it or knew what it was like to play it. And I can't find the video again. All I know is that he just threw a huge fucking fit because he just touched the damn thing, the car spun around, he's like, fuck it. He turned the whole console off, reset the thing, and just restarted the race. And I like that, because that is how rage-inducing this horrible track design is. And that's just the beginning of it. Because you get this car wanting to turn so much that it drives off the track, but then also wanting to be tight and hit other cars. And it's just a kind of a hint at how bad NASCAR 06 is without the driving aids on, to be honest. But here, it's a lot more possible to drive the cars. It's just, whenever you do it in this game, you witness the flaws that you get just by having the driving aids on in NASCAR 06 for the most part, except worse. Well, I want to switch to a different driver on my team, but I can't do that because I can't do two things at once. I'm trying to drive and switch at the same time. Okay. No. That guy, that thing on the analog stick. Okay, we can take immediately control. Okay, we're good. Car can't turn. Fine. And now Vickers is passing me. I don't exactly mind that, but it's not going to help me complete the goal I'm trying to. Tony Stewart, you sack of wet balls. I hate you. You know, you're my favorite driver, but I hate you anyway. I hate everybody. If I hate my favorite driver, then I must really hate everybody. In this game, yes, I hate everybody. I hate my teammates. There's one driver that I hate the most in this entire field is Brian Vickers, and he is a teammate. I hate Brian Vickers because I have to drive as him, I have to do things with him, and he doesn't like doing things. Well, let me rephrase that. He likes doing things. He just doesn't like doing healthy things. Brian Vickers, the druggie. Casey Kane felt the desire to block, but he didn't exactly ruin my corner, so that's okay. Be good to run off turn 4, make our way to the front, mowing the lawn. Kyle Busch's new lawn mowing service. That's much more good for the world and our country than selling a bunch of energy drinks, as if we don't already have like 20 brands of that I see at Walmart. Oh my goodness. Sterling Marlin is running second place. Damn. Wish that had happened in 2006. Probably career would have lasted an extra 3 years if he had run this well every race. I don't know why. You just run into the wall. I don't know why he is now, but then you hit the wall. I have hair in my eye. I have hair in my eye. Shit. I got hair in my eye. I'm not having this. We're just gonna have to wing it. JC, wing it. Just do what you gotta do. Huge run off turn 2. Matt Kenseth throws a minor block. Come on, can we clear him so I can actually make this corner? Oh boy. Oh boy. Try not to hit the apron, but he's crowding me. And, okay. We cleared him. Back to Brian Vickers. That was a clean switch, clean swap, and there's a big gap between Brian Vickers and Tony Stewart, and I don't know why. Yeah, what he said. Car's going down pit road. My car doesn't work. I've been slamming the brakes, letting off the gas before even getting into the corner, and then it just continues to just drive up the track because Brian Vickers sucks. Oh, went so hard on that R that my freaking face popped. But Brian Vickers sucks. So therefore, whenever I go into a corner and slam the brakes and let out the gas for like 2 damn seconds straight, it just goes up the track anyway. Oh my god, Brian Vickers sucks. And it's driving me nuts. That's the song for today. Oh my god, I got the car to turn for a corner. After pit stops, it's still going to be running 5th or 6th. He's going to have a terrible pit stop or something. We're going to switch to Jeff Gordon. Right after we lead this lap, all 3 of these guys are going down pit road. I'm calling it. There we go. And switch to Jeff Gordon. And oh! Just press turn the shit off. Jeff Green, fuck you. Joni Machek, fuck you. Everybody, just, I hate you all. Ugh. Like, I'm trying to go into the corner. You gotta call my outside crowd and me to the bottom. That's what they do. You can't make a corner if you go in from the bottom because physics. And, oh my gosh, all these cars are just terrible. They suck so damn bad. They can't make a corner. Brian Vickers' car is bad. Oh, God. You can't fit. It's so hard to get your car to just do what you want it to do at this track in specific. it's so indecisive how it drives. And Jeff Gordon, he's 14th place right now. He got one car who hasn't on the track yet. I think he's pulling on right now. Of course, Brian Vickers. Matt Kenseth is leading after pit stops. So where's Kyle Busch? There's Jimmy Johnson up there. Kyle Busch? Okay, he's like second or third. We're going to pass Truex. It says Joe Nemechek hates me. I am nowhere near Joe Nemechek anymore. Oh my goodness. You really got to focus whenever you want to make a pass this track. Like, even if you're just kind of on the move and you're not really putting any effort into making passes, you have to focus whenever you go into a corner. It's everything. If there's a car on your inside, outside, anywhere near you, if they're even in front of you, like, you just got to focus on that corner. Okay, we don't need to focus with Jeff Gordon right now. Let's get back to Brian Vickers, who's actually 8th place right now. I figured I might as well just press the X button and just be turning because his car's so tight it'd probably neutralize, and that's exactly what happened. I was thinking about going to Kyle Busch, but he's already up there, and I want to get Brian Vickers up there, and then we'll switch to Kyle Busch. Who the hell is that behind me? Who's that? Is Casey Kane? Dipshit. Freaking getting me all arrow loose going into turn 1. Here we go again. Tied into 3. Come on, make it work, JC. There you go. Burp the throttle like What If Racing. I am What If Racing, by the way. I'm orange. I'm 7. I am orange 7. I'm What If Racing. I can run about the exact same speeds in the corners as these guys, and as long as I don't hit the brakes too hard or get tight too much, we can run, but yeah, keep right with them in the corners. And when we come off, we got their draft, that's what does it. Dale Jarrett, no, you're not passing my teammate Kyle Busch. We're going to pass you, then I'm going to switch to Kyle Busch, and we're going to get up there and we're going to close that gap with him and Matt Kenseth. Dale Jarrett, no. Yep. What can Brown do for you? Oh my God, I'll show you. I'll take my fist and I'll show you what my Brown can do for you. Stink fist moron. What the hell is happening? What the hell was that? Going into turn 1 and it just starts sliding in there like I'm oil slicking. When we get to Kyle Busch, whoop-de-doop. That felt like whenever I was recording the intro for NASCAR 06 right there. We're going down the back stretch and then I switched to another driver. Because that's exactly what the NASCAR 06 intro was for the first 5 seconds or so. Flying past Kurt Busch. Yeah, got 5 laps to go. Matt Kenseth is all the way over there. I don't think this is going to be a very difficult job. But once I get Kyle Busch past Matt Kenseth, I really don't think that I want to do anything else, because then I risk not being able to do donuts with my Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch going to win that Coca-Cola 600, the 2006 Coca-Cola 600. It's going to happen. We're closing this gap. We're going to have 4 laps to go this time by. Big run. Mega run. We're going to clear him before we get into turn 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are dumb. You are very much the dumb. Stop. I mean, he sees me coming. He sees me get down there. He doesn't put enough effort in to block. It says I'm hitting a car. He won't get out the way. I can't do anything about that. He's crowding me. I hate this shit. I hate how they do that. They make it so you can't enter the turn. I mean, they probably do that in reality. They run you really low so that you can't make the corner. Okay. Now it says I'm bump drafting. I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing a while ago, and it says it's something different. Okay, come on. Okay, we're clear. We are clear. Hit the brakes. He's still on my outside. I hate this. Okay, we did it. We got 3 laps to go that time by. Now, let's win the 2006 Coca-Cola 600, Kyle Busch. Here we come, flying off of turn 4. Kyle Busch does it in Charlotte. Now look at them tire marks on the side. He had to fight for this win. All the dead bugs of speed on the grill. We got 3 of our drivers to finish in the top 10. Seems Jeff Gordon did not. I wanted him to finish in front of Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, he did a lot of that on his own because I kind of left him like 18th place whenever I left him for the last time. And Jeff Gordon was ahead of him some ways. And I ran a little bit with Jeff Gordon, didn't I? Or did I do it with Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers, never Jeff Gordon? I don't even freaking remember. But we're burning it down here in Charlotte. Low nuts! Don't you just hate whenever the standings after the race do not at all reflect what you just did in said race? Look at this shit. Jimmy Johnson. I got him a top 10 finish. Kyle Busch, I won the race with him. And then Brian Vickers, got him a top 10 finish. Jeff Gordon, he finished right outside the top 10, 11th place. And yet, the only person whose position changed is Jeff Gordon, and it went down. It went down. Down it went. I hate this. Voice cracking hell, I hate this. I know we're gaining points or something, and we're closing in on making up positions. And then other guys I'm not focusing on whenever we're not doing good with everybody else, they do bad. They can't just do good on their own. You got to race as all 4 drivers on your team in a 15-minute race. That's what they want. Next up is the Neighborhood Excellence 400 at Dover International Speedway, an even more horrifying track to race at, if not just as horrifying as Lowe's Motor Speedway. That's race 13 of 36. It truly is the Monster Mile in this game. Can't wait to show you guys whatever tomfoolery goes on in episode 13 of the series. See you next time. That's that. And episode over.